Hi everybody, this is Kevin again. Today I bring you guys 124 scale Audi R8 V10 by Welly. And this is a diecast car and all the opening parts has already been opened. We have doors and the engine cover. It doesn't have the front trunk, just like what Maisto did. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at the front end. So as you can see, the front looks very detailed to its scale. We has Audi R8 V10 number plate. On the left, it's supposed to say Quattro, but it doesn't because they want to save money, which I fully understand. And also, you can see on the front grille there is a chrome insert to the edge of the grille, so that's quite nice. And also, the front headlight looks very detailed as well. It doesn't have too much obvious pack. And as well, we have the Audi R8. We have the Audi badge in the front. In terms of the wheel, we have brake disc and caliper. And when we move the car, as you can see here, the brake disc move with the wheel and goes through the caliper. Caliper stays stationary, so that's very nice to see in terms of this scale. Because in 124, it's not very popular to see a moving disc with caliper. So one other benefit of having Welly, bonus should I say, is the steering. It can steer. The steering angle is not exactly big, but it's there. You can definitely tell it is steer. And the steering is actually linked to the front wheel, so that's even better. So on the side, we have very good looking side profile. In terms of the difference, I will tell you guys later. But the side profile looks very nice. It's very flush. There is no shot line because there is no opening here, but we do have a bit of gap there, so that's not good to see. But it's not too bad overall. In terms of the rear detail, we have very good looking tail lights. It actually has more in depth compared to Maisto. We have chrome exhaust tip on the both ends, and we have I badge in the typical Audi there. So in terms of the engine bay, we have carbon fiber surround beside the engine bay, so that's quite nice. And these engine cover is thicker than Maisto. Maisto is a thin plastic. This is an actual die-cast acrylic or something, so it actually feels more solid. In terms of the detail of the engine, it's very similar story with Maisto. So take a look at the other side. Okay, so as you can see, the interior actually has better in-depth compared to Maisto. The Maisto doesn't have the button in front of the gear stick, and none with those stock like signal stock, windshield stock there. It doesn't have it, and it also has a diamond cladding seat, which is better because Maisto is just a plain plastic without any cladding. And one thing can be said as a bonus as the roof. As you can see there, they actually molded a diamond cladding on the roof. So if you want it, you can actually paint it yourself. So does the sun visor and all these vital bits you'll see on a normal car. So they didn't skip that part. That's very nice. And we also have a more clear Audi R8 badge and the filler cap. So what's the difference? The difference between the one that I got from Maisto and the one here. Let's talk about the things that the Welly has and the Maisto doesn't have. It has steering with brake disc and caliper. It has more detailed interior and it has slightly more detailed rear tail light. So overall, this car, you can say it's better. But there is some points I think Welly can do better job. First thing is regardless to the weight of the Maisto. The weight of a Maestro feels very solid and planted, but this one is very light. Actually, the Welly is a very light car. So that's one thing for sure. It's very light. Well, normally weight isn't an issue, but it does feel like doesn't feel that much solid as Maestro. Second thing is the paint quality. Some part of the car, you can feel like the paint is very thin. It's very thin. You can feel like you're already touching the bare metal, although you aren't, but you are touching the bare metal. So the difference are maybe less paint quality, it's worse paint quality, but in exchange it has more detail in terms of the grille, steering function and brake disc and caliper, more detailed interior, and more solid and thicker engine cover. So yeah, that is the verdict of this car. In terms of paint quality, it's not as good as Maestro, but in terms of car itself, it has more detail, it has steering, it has brake disc and caliper. So I will say this: if you really want R8 V10 Plus, go for the Maestro. But if you just want R8, the Welly one is better because it has more function, it has better detail. Yeah, that's my verdict to this car. After this, I will probably do a comparison video between this one and the Maestro one. So see you guys next time. And if you guys can, please subscribe to my channel. That will help me a lot. Alright, thank you then. Bye.